Welcome back to OtakuDaiKun. It's time for some more Fate Grand Order. Yeah, they kind of put me in a tizzle by showing the Ordeal Call banner, even though there was no actual Ordeal Call yet. Just a tiny little cutscene and some more grindy gameplay. But I figured now would be a good time to touch base with you guys and hang out for a bit and have a good time. You know, that's the goal of today's stream. How are y'all doing? Is the connection quality okay? Because I'm using a different internet now, and hopefully it's at a lower bit rate than usual by about a third, but I think I was overfilling it usually. What do you think of them? I have to start looking at the Ordeal Call stuff. I have to look at it myself, but first let us catch up on that one cutscene. Good. Glad to hear it's working great, because we're going to have a lot of streams while I'm in between houses at the moment. The move is going, well, it's going okay. We have to sell our house, which is tricky because, you know, you never know how long it's going to take to sell. And, yep. 11 Tlalocs. Jesus. That's insane, Spook. Good, you're all here. Thanks for coming on such short notice. I'd like to start by quoting what I said before. We'll have to deal with the imbalances we've racked up over the course of our battles to date, and we'll have to face the scrutiny of our mistakes from humanity itself. Once we overcome these new trials, that's when we'll reach our final destination. Nice speech, right? The only problem is our operations team hasn't been able to come up with an actual plan of action. But no more. That embarrassment ends today. Yup, it sucks because, like, we're contingent, which means the only offers we can put on new houses right now are contingent upon the sale of the old one. Which means it's not locked in stone until we can get this house sold. Yes, thank you very much, Jens. I'm glad you are excited. Yeah, I don't anticipate this one to be like the longest stream ever compared to my usual ones. We'll do a little bit. I have to check and see if Nikkei Goddess of Victory's new event, if it's going to be over before I get a chance to stream it. Maybe I'll try streaming that tomorrow. Oh, that all depends. I'll take a look at the calendar. Yeah, things are going pretty well now, all the things considered. That's right. I've called you here because we finally determined what to do to prove our innocence in order to enter the Antarctic. Allow me to show you the method we're going to use to correct these so-called imbalances we've racked up. We'll also cover where we're going to start. Oh, this is wonderful news! Just when I was beginning to resign myself to being cursed to blindly wander the bleached earth forever, too. That would be lame. So, where do we begin? If this is a matter of imbalances, we must surely have a singularity to contend with. Of course, we dealt with all 7 lost belts. A singularity shouldn't be any trouble for us. So let's quickly patch it up and be on our way to Antarctica. Right, Sarah? But Paper Moon isn't showing any abnormalities. I forgot what the hell Paper Moon is. Isn't that sad? It's just been so long and so complicated. Exactly. So far as we can tell, there are no singularities for us to address. According to that guy who looked like Romani Archiman, or Archiman. God, it's such a weird name. This is a problem for us to solve, except we're not seeing anything out of the place anywhere on Earth right now. You didn't miss anything, Ezra. Ordeal stall. Ordeal stall. Is that some? What does that mean? You have a stall team? Is that the new meta? Which class score are you... I need to understand more about the class score itself. I'm kind of hitting this all brand new for the first time right now. Obviously, we can't do much about a problem and we don't know what it is. Correct. With no enemy, we have no target for our torpedoes. I feel like an orca who's just had a whale disappear on it. We've spent the past few weeks searching for singularities. As you're all well aware, we haven't found any. With matters being what they are, we have neither a chart nor a compass to help us navigate the seas. It almost makes me wish we still had the Lost Belts. At least with those, we knew where we needed to go. I suppose you're right. It hasn't been smooth sailing so much as a lack of wind altogether. No wonder I've been gaining weight lately. Alright, what do we do then? If there are no abnormalities at surface level, does that mean we need to start searching the stratosphere? Only as a last resort. The Stormboarder isn't a spaceship, so I'd rather not push it quite so hard. No, my big takeaway is that we were barking up the wrong tree. We shouldn't have been searching for problems to solve in the first place. We're not dealing with an enemy from outside this time. No, this time it's us. We are the enemy. If the preservation of humanity itself is keeping us from the Antarctic, the first thing we should do is... Sarah, what do you think? Comply with its dress code? Exactly. And to do that, we first need to know what kind of state we're in right now. So, on that note... Hey there. Feels like I've been waiting for my turn ages now. 4 ages now. So let's get to it. First, take a look at this. You're not Gordolf. This is a new device Sion and I made together at Da Vinci's request. It's called the FOH board, short for Foundation of Humanity. Ooh, it looks pretty. If the Stormboarder can jump between Lost Belts, shouldn't it be able to handle ordinary space, no problem? You would think. You would think. Why can't we just zero sail straight into Antarctica and see, like, screw your barrier. I don't write this story, though. Paper Moon was the Atlas-built mystic code that allowed to monitor imaginary and real space. It is needed for zero sailing. Right. The way the Shadow Border moves. And not quite real space. Thank you, Jens, for the reminder. You're honestly feeling a bit lost. I might need to refresh myself with FGO through the lore videos. It's actually fairly simple right now. Is he here? Sorry, we got an electrician coming to look at the AC unit here. So we are storing the dog. Oh, the door didn't shut. Let me shut the door. I'll be right back. Okay. There is a cute doggo nearby. She is licking a licky mat with some pumpkin on it. Cold pumpkin on a hot day. It's very good for corgis. Okay, you were saying, okay, so basically, yeah, what's basically going on is we were trying to, stop the bleaching of humanity, but we found out some crazy shit during Lost Belt 7. We found out that actually, it seems this whole Lost Belt nonsense was somehow going according to plan for, Marsbury, who wanted to preserve the human order, but Daybit Sem Void, the final crypter, is telling us that whatever Marsbury had planned to preserve humanity was a despicable thing as far as the overall universe is concerned. it would make Earth and humans look like fucking terrible. So he actually wanted to bring an end to it himself. It's really weird. She is a corgi mix. She's a mutt, so she's got some cattle dog in her. So she got little spotty legs. She's still short like a corgi. She's a bit longer though. She's a bit longer than the average corgi, and she has a long tail. So she would be the, what does that mean? The cardigan? I can't remember. But she's got a long, yeah, and she's got darker fur, which also goes with the longer tail. It's like a little paintbrush on her butt. She's super cute. But yeah. I got a little kitty behind me, but he's just relaxing, sleeping on my bathrobe. What a cutie. But yeah, so then we decided to dismantle the Lost Belt anyway, and we go back to try and visit Chaldea because we find out that the alien god wasn't Olga at all. She was just another not disciple, that's not the word. There was another word. Basically another lackey of the foreign god. She just had no idea. And that the real alien god is Chaldeus itself, the recreation of Earth being used to predict humanity's future. It was actually a whole other world unto itself. That's the crazy thing. It's not disciple, it's not apostle. I forgot what they called it. But anyway, no, it's not that. But then we're gonna go see Chaldeus to figure out what the hell was going on, and it denied us access. It's like, nuh-uh, you don't get to go through here. You've been hanging out with too many weird extra class servants, like beasts and alter egos and pretenders and foreigners and all that shit. And so basically, like, the Earth itself is kind of pissed at us for doing that, and we're like, what? So we're being denied access to the place we need to go to really settle this. And, yep. So we are trying to find a way to bypass the weird security surrounding our old stomping grounds, which is now frozen in ice. Thanks to Anastasia. We gotta get back there. But that's what this whole ordeal call thing is about. Somehow, like, proving ourselves worthy to go back in there. It's really weird. You, Olga Marie, yeah, she's tied in all sorts of mystery because she let it slip, like, she was tortured on Earth at Area 51. So, like, she's somehow Specimen E. But then Specimen E, we still don't know what the hell's going on with that because it's, like, still a stick and a pile of nerves, and you're like, that's weird. I mean, I guess the stick is the real Specimen E, but it doesn't really help us. How is Olga a stick? How does any of that work? Yeah. So it's a really weird predicament. The logic is hinged upon a strange mystery we have yet to uncover. Even in JP, I believe, but we'll learn more about it. I see, the FOH board, huh? So, what does it do? Exactly what its name suggests. We're trying to make things easy as understand as possible. Unlike the kinds of measurements we've been taking up till now, the FOH board doesn't look at the foundation of humanity value for all of humankind. Instead, it only looks at the value for the storm border itself. Would you tell them more, Sion? It is simple. Think of it like taking your baggage through customs to enter a foreign country. The value of the FOH board displays indicate Chaldea's current imbalance. That is, the shared imbalance of all here. Our current rank is E, which is as low as you can get. But according to Trismegistus II, once we restore our rank to A, we'll be able to pass through the wall of humanity surrounding the Antarctic. Really? Huh? So we're the lowest rank possible right now? Really? Yes, it really is quite something that we made it this far without realizing it. What do you think, Foe? Okay, so how exactly do we go about restoring our foundation of humanity value? That sounds so arbitrary. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? There are no singularities out there, right? So do we just have to wait for it to go up on its own? Essentially, yes, for the time being. There's nothing we can do. This is the best approach we have. How did I do what, Foe? That's my voice. Although sometimes when it gets sore, I can't do it, and I feel sad. To level grind to get access. Damn you, gatekeeper. Yes, something silly like that. Da Vinci and I have discussed this as well, and we think it's significant that Romani used the word call. Moshi mosh. Perhaps it does not mean something is calling us, but that we should be calling something ourselves. Once we considered matters from this perspective, our next course of action became clear. The FOH board is not only meant for measuring our foundation, it also reveals it. What the fuck does that mean? We made it to warn us of anything which violates the rules, whether those things are outside or among us. And to act as a signal to call in Foundation repair trials like those we've undertaken many times before. Call in trials? Now that you mention it, that makes a lot of sense. No, it doesn't! Of course you need to fix the imbalances in your own body yourself. No, you take medicine. The world isn't where the abnormality lies, it's us. Whatever. Yep, we've sounded the ordeal call, and finally stand at the precipice of our trial. What is the scrutiny of humanity? What is it we need to do? Trismegistus II answered those questions like this. Scrutiny is the absence of recognition. Do not be careless in your approach. Understand the meaning behind all things. Easier said than done. Disclosure, supplementation, parting, trust, vows. Every time you find answers to these questions, an imbalance will be corrected. Of course, we have no idea what any of this means right now. Good, at least you admit that. It's okay, Sarah. Daijobs, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Remember, we don't have to look for these trials. They're going to come to us. How nifty. All we can do now is prepare for them. Then, when they show up, we can give them everything we've got. Alright, here is our mission. Grind, grind, and more grind. The Storm Border will continue investigating the bleached Earth as we bolster our forces in preparation for the coming showdown. On which note, we can now enhance servant classes directly. What are you saying? We have new functionality now? Correct. We've been thinking about this for a while now, in fact. Our personal foundation of humanity might be tanked right now. But with the 7 Lost Belts gone, the overall foundation of human history has improved by leaps and bounds. This means we can now use human history itself as a source of information, giving us an even more solid foundation with which to summon heroic spirits. Da Vinci and Sion call this the class score. Hi, Haggis! An enhanced class score doesn't just strengthen a single heroic spirit, but every spirit belonging to that class. Trismegistus II predicts that enhancing class scores will help with the battles that lie ahead. and give us an ace up our sleeve in our ultimate confrontation against the foreign god. Professor, can you fill in on the details? Don't worry, it's nothing complicated. Yeah. Alright, that's all from the ship. Everyone stay sharp and keep working hard. I know you'll all come through. Yeehaw! Okay, so... yeah, and then they dropped this whole class system thingy on us. You know, when they say don't call us, we'll call you, that is like always the worst omen, period. Aish. So yeah, now we got this fun looking map. You can press the buttons or you can go wee. The bleached earth, yo. And so then we go here. And we've got exploration quests that give us this thing called dust or whatever the fuck. Giving the Earthlings motion sickness, indeed. Wait, so these are storm pods? I thought this was the dust. I guess we'll find out once I clear it. Don't you need storm pods in order to attempt these quests? Is that how it works? Sands of Starlight is the blue glitter stuff. So we need sands to level up classes. I'm still not sure how useful that leveling up of the classes is going to be. It's hard, huh? Well, what, this mission is hard? This particular one I've chosen is hard? Are you saying other nodes? Okay, it's been a while since I was able to help out the channel. Please put it to use where you need it most. Thank you, Caitlin P. Thank you very much. Raising mud rain? I don't even know what that means. Is that like a skill? I mean, I've got some craft essences that are supposed to boost. I don't know if I can sort by that, though. Let's go ahead and just do acquisition for now. After all my favorites, we get these things. An inexhaustible mound of dust. Do you know how much coins we'll be getting in the next Bond update? I forgot what even coins are. There's so many different, like, random loose things in this mechanics. Trying to cast a spell on you. And then, alright, where's my other... I've got, like, 3 of those dust CEs right now. I don't remember how I got the first one, but... yeah. Oh, yeah, the coins unlock... Right, the appends, and you append them. Yeah. Where the hell are my craft essences? I just got some new ones. Where are they? Surely I could sort for this, yeah? What a pain in the ass. I should probably make them favorites if they're this hard to find. So if I go here and then I go hua, then I won't have to lose you. At least for now. I mean, I've got Artoria. I'm not as adept at Buster looping. But I can try. I mean, I'm good at Berserker looping. Seriously, where the hell are these craft essences? Aha, here's another one. How much do these craft essences cost? 9? Okay. It's probably too much then. The dog is indeed snorting and jingling around. She's like, why am I stuck in this room? It's because we've got the electrician out in the other one taking a look at stuff. Got a broken AC. And I do not know why. This game has way too many craft essences. And a terrible method of sorting them all. Probably be easier to navigate if I had a controller. I know I have one more of those stupid CEs, but I don't remember when the hell I got it. Ah, shit. There's no way I got it that far away. Where the hell is it? Well, I know I can do that, but do they have dust up or whatever? I can remove a lot of stuff, but not filter specifically for it, it looks like. NTACQ? What? Wait, what the fuck do these things do then? Because I thought they were important. Oh, Void's Dust? Is that just like a regular old resource? Void's Dust is just like Dragon Fangs and all that other crap. Pfft. Okay, I had some really bad people advising me then. Alright, so you use whatever the hell craft essences you want then. Because that's not what we're farming for, and it has nothing to do with the new mechanics they introduced. Yeah. I haven't been doing any farming for resources, so... Fine then. The Vorpal chicken. What does Vorpal mean anyway? I've heard of a Vorpal sword. I forgot what that means too. The CQ? Challenge quests. Right. It sucks, because I was doing a different challenge. Oh, all my command spells came back. How did that happen? When did that happen? I have tips for starting players, for sure, but it would be kind of difficult to get into it this far in. A little bit, in my opinion. Okay, Haggis. Thank you for stopping by. And you keep saying that you hate it when they use remove buffs just whenever they want. They double down on it in some of these challenges. Removing buffs. Okay, well that sounds like a pain in the ass. I hate challenge quests. A doodly doodly doo. Oh shit, you get all 3 command spells back every day? I didn't know that! Gosh. Well, good. Because these challenge quests sometimes require you to use more. Okay, that is a strong hermit crab. He will not die. Why will you not die? Plushie videos. Oh, interesting. Hey, Ibaraki. Ibaraki? Why won't you die? Yeah, they must have some like really wicked high defense stat. It's crazy because that doesn't look like an insurmountable amount of HP, but it is. Lancer coins? These aren't coins, these are enemies. What? Man, 120? That's crazy. I'm like convinced that going that far doesn't really make the character that much stronger. But no, I'm just saying, like, I've seen this amount of HP before, and it used to mean something, but now it's like, yeah. Oh, okay. There's a QP node meant for farming QP. Oh, really? You need 120. Okay, so I wonder how many times, or how many servants do you get to grand then? One of every class? I feel like I'm probably going to go the Musashi route for granding my soyvents. Hi, Kana, what you doing? Who's your crazy corgi? Who's your good girl? So the main classes each get a grand. I mean, that makes sense. Unless you're fucking cheating Ort and you can make yourself a grand foreigner or whatever the hell. I got some pretty good crit damage in that. Okay, so they're gonna let you do one Grail in specific order. So you have to wait until it's time to do the Seiba one. Yeah, I'll probably make Musashi, because sometimes you just need the most powerful single damage, ignore invincible, ignore defense, crazy saber out there. I will upgrade the data lost, and there's nothing you can do about it. I like Artoria more, but in this case, the freaking meta might be guiding me. I don't know what it does, like, actually when you grand them. I imagine it just makes them better, yeah? Stronger? Oh, cool. So I won that. Now, is that meant to be, like, a farmable quest? I still haven't even looked at where you upgrade. What did I get for this? Reverse Thanos. Yes. If that's what it takes. Okay, so I've got some stands of Starlight, but I don't know what the fuck to do with them. Is there, like, a new thing under enhancement? Is that it? Class score, yep. Okay, there it is. My first time seeing this window. By unlocking signs within class score, you can grant a variety of bonus effects to all servants of the affected class. There are 9 class scores divided by class, yeah. Unlock class score signs to strengthen each class. Are these like permanent buffs? So, okay, let's look at one. Seba! Seba! Unlocking signs. Okay, so it's a big old skill tree. But, okay, choose the sign you want to unlock from the class score screen. And expend items in QP to unlock the sign. However, you can only unlock the sign at the beginning of a route or signs, joining a sign that you've already unlocked. So, like, we have to play this like Final Fantasy X. You gotta go along the sphere grid. In addition, you'll need a special item called the Sand of Starlight, which is available on the Bleached Earth. Yes. Okay. Tour locks can be found at certain points on each class score route. Huh? You must unlock the tour lock if you want to unlock the signs beyond it. In order to unlock the tour lock, you'll need to clear a mission and expend a special item called a torch. There are 3 types of torches. Okay. I don't even know where to start. I feel like if I'm going to be using my Berserker Musashi, maybe I should start there. If she's going to be my grind machine. And what does this do? Let's start there. Insufficient items, huh? I need 3 batches of that crap. Alright, well, gotta go and find them. So basically they're just like, we're gonna have you grind your fucking brains out. And that's all that's left of FGO. Claim your checklist, miss? Yes, I did before, but I think they might have added a shit ton more. Oh my. Okay. Received them all. I got some torches. That's a fuck ton. Or it seems like a fuck ton. Let's wait until we run out of them again. Because they're only giving us 10 per mission, and those are all batches of 30. Aish. Alright, so I did that. Let's go back to enhance. How long is it supposed to take us to, like, fill out this thing? Is it meant to be, like, the long run? Like, if I don't fill this out, am I not going to be strong enough for Ordeal Call? I guess I'll just pick a direction. Arts card up, that's good. That's good. Command spell. What does that mean? When a command spell is used. Oh, I see. I saw those before. Now let's just upgrade the base cards for now, because it's pretty rare when we use anything else. Buster crit? Alright. Increase extra attack. That works for me. Is this open after you complete Lost Belt 7? I think so, yes. And then what is this? Oh, so level up more Berserker Servants. Do they tell you how close you are, though? Yeah, that doesn't tell you how many. Shit, I don't know. I guess I'll go this direction for now. You mentioned something about QP, though. Oh gosh, this is going to eat up all of my freaking money. Is there a faster way to farm QP now? Send a combined total of 40 times with Berserkers. Wow. Wowie wow wow. Because at first, the best way to do it before was to just, like, Chaldea Gate, you know? Oh, you can do it, like, once per day? Yeah, because I'm already out of QP. Womp womp. Alright, well, I'm leveling up Berserkers first to hopefully grind more easily. How much QP did that give me? I don't remember. Because this is a Lancer node. Well, I don't use Oberon for anything, so that doesn't mean jack shit. So, there's only 3 other quests. Let's see here. Wait, no, this is a Lancer quest. This is by itself a Lancer quest. Alright. How much story did you miss? Not much. There's not a lot of story to be explored in this particular stream. Well, alright, well, we'll see here. But if we're doing QP, I might as well put these on instead. I'll put the King of Knights in the background here. What do you guys think of her new design for Star Rail? I'm gonna be screwed when it comes to bond blocks and stuff. Yeah, she seems pretty cool. If I can't start Honkai Star Rail around the time of the event, pull Artoria, and then enjoy the new Fate content without having already been really established in the game, I don't know if I'm going to participate. Because I don't have interest in the rest of Honkai Star Rail right now. It's just too much game for me to do. Too much more gacha. Fate Stay Night civilian outfit? Civilian outfit? I don't know what that means. But this is the Las Vegas one, so they're all dancing coin. Story will be next week. Apparently on Sunday they're having Ayako Kawasumi and other people on one of those Caldeia broadcasts, and that always means that the next level, or the next event, or the next day rather, or right after the stream, they're going to enter maintenance for the next goodies. So I'll stream that on the Monday. Well, Jen's just said it's not the stuff. I mean, I prefer her classic stuff too, but I'm not against seeing new designs. Damn, that actually did not do at all what I was hoping it would. Wah wah. I will use another NP on this stupid money bags. I thought that was going to be able to kill it. What anime are you guys watching lately? I've been hooked on Apothecary Diaries. Absolutely hooked. It's so good. Muramas is good at getting it up, huh? Trick or trout. I don't want no fish on Halloween. What candy, you stupid ape? To be Hero X. Never heard of it. A lot of people are talking about the new Gundam. I don't know how thrilled I am about that. You finally finished Mushoku Tensei 2? Yeah, as a good one. There's also Kowloon Generic Romance. I'm enjoying that one a bit. I'm about to make another one of those waifu monthly recaps because they're nice and easy and I need to catch up on content so that I have a steady stream of it. I'm probably going to do, if I can, maybe a Nikkei live stream this week to buy myself a little bit of time there. Evil Lord of an Intergalactic Empire. That sounds like, just those titles sound very much like, what do you call them? Isekais. Duh. And I'm usually not into anything isekai anymore, if I can help it. I'd rather watch a straight-up sci-fi or a straight-up fantasy. No need to isekai somebody in it, especially if they're not incorporating like video game terms like, oh, I'm leveling up and stuff like that, kind of like Danmachi and shit. I can tolerate that to an extent, but yeah. Ah, you're catching up on some older stuff. Black Lagoon's cool. Parasite the Maxim is a good, eerie little horror. For me, hearing something's based off of a light novel is a tiny bit of a red flag there too. Because I'm just like, oh. Sometimes it works out really well, but it's usually those like really long, epic stories. I'd prefer like something based off of a manga there. Things that remind me of the classic OVAs of old. I heard there was one episode of Fire Force that was animated like shit. I have no idea if that's true, but them's the word on the streets. Don't you dare kill her. Okay. Choose to live as a villain. I mean, yeah, there's definitely some fun little twists and turns you can put into an isekai, but... I certainly don't tend to just straight up read light novels on my own. Visual novels are a whole other story. I love visual novels. Okay. This guy better give me so much QP, I swear. Because this is getting redonk. Via Audible. That's assuming the translation's any good. A lot of the light novels I've ever wanted to read aren't translated. Like the El Malloy stuff. And even then I would prefer it being a manga. I'd prefer Strange Fate being a manga. It does have a manga, mind you, but I don't know if the Strange Fate manga is caught up to the Strange Fate light novel. Well, if it's insta-kill strategy that works out better, I might try this exact same run with my Nito Crease. Why would you have to use Nito Crease Alter, though? Can't base Nito Crease do the same kind of thing? Oh shit, I didn't look at how much QP I got. Whoopsie! Dolman? I don't want to use Dolman. He's a turd. We killed him. I don't want him. He should stay dead. You got 5 mil. That's okay. I mean, it's better than what you'd get at the other farming nodes for sure. But it's just so crazy how fast you get through them. As for being your friend, that's a whole separate deal. Alright, so if I go back into class school, I'm going to my Zoika. What is this? Oh, I can actually do this one. Wait, no, what? No. No, I haven't. Wait, this time they're actually telling me my progress. Why weren't they telling me my progress for the other ones? Yeah, reach a combined total of 80 bond levels. I'm really close to that, but shit. Eesh, I guess I'm just have to start pushing other servants in my back party so they'll level up. Yu Yu Hakusho, yeah. But here, though, total of 800 levels, it's not even telling me how close I am. How would you know? That is so weird. Several extra missions away. Oh. Well, let's see. Let's look at your friend codes. Do I even have room for friends? I probably do. I haven't had one in a long time. I don't have any friends. Deny. You're not even playing anymore, buddy. Or you. 103 642 146. Leonardo. Friend request. Yes. Bruh. Don't send me your friend code if you don't got no room. Okay. I will be your friend. Yes, of course I will. So, okay. What was the thing these challenge quests are supposed to give us again? Oh. Oh wait, now I'm going to put another Berserker in here because we got to level up Berserker level ups. Or bonds, or whatever. Didn't I just get a new Berserker that I liked? Let's do acquisition on this. Could have sworn I got a new Zerker I liked. Well, Morgan. Put Morgan in. Where the hell is Morgan? Did I pass her? Am I blind? Morgan! There you are. Jeez, yeah, you're lower than I thought. I will check the... Yeah, I'll do the friend code after this mission. I will. I will. As for the other guy, make sure your friend list has room, and I will try again. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I'm the one. But Ritsuka's not my son. Ritsuka sounds so bad. Or Bella Lisa. Yes, my cast story is 10, 10, 10. She good. She good. You didn't die, you little prick. Die! Stupid shark do do doo stupid shark do do doo. Damn, NP6, man. It only matters up till 5, right? These sharks have too much HP. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, so it's like a hidden meta. You can only NP5 them, but having an extra copy allows you to do the extra offense skills. Jesus. I do not play Girls Frontline 2, not because it doesn't look appealing, but I'm just playing so many different games at the moment. And when it comes to the gacha, there's only so much I can do. This isn't even a challenge quest, it's just one of the farming nodes, but yeah, I'll do the next challenge quest. What do I get for doing the challenge quest again? Is it just the thing that helps you unlock those, like, branches in the path? I thought they called those, like, thorns or something. I don't know. Well, I could spend like an entire day just endlessly grinding until I fall asleep, wake up, fall asleep again. I mean, technically all these gacha games punish you a little bit for not wailing. God, this one shark has way too much HP. What are you doing? That was a strong shark. He would not die. Oh, Columbus is all by himself. Okay. Okay. Archangel Glenn, here's a $5 for the next servant fund and the great move quest. May it serve you well along the way. Also, awesome stream. Thank you. As far as the next servant I'm planning on probably getting, is this upcoming summer the one where we get Castoria Summer? Or is that next time? Wow. No Musashi cards. What the fuck? Yeah, because that swimsuit of hers is very hot. And then it was an anniversary servant for the Morgan one, yeah? So she's close to around there, isn't she? Isn't that how it's supposed to work? Yeah, so I want both of them. Well, Morgan, Ash, yada yada, yeah. It's complicated. Well, isn't it Ash for America, Tanelico, and JP? Has it been 8 years? Christ. Guess it's not that surprising. Don't kill her. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. In this case, Berserker Castorias are summer form, I'm assuming. I'm a bit bummed out seeing all these Berserkers. I got like plenty of great Berserkers, I feel like. I don't need that class to fill more. But then again, I've been collecting servants based on their hotness exclusively for a very long time now. I have a figure of her. Yeah, but I mean, if they take away for all that stuff... Man, that was just a farming node and that took me a while. Womp womp. It's kind of annoying that, like, swapping servants from the back row to their front isn't something that you can just do indefinitely. I feel like you should. I know that would change up, like, the strategy of this whole game, but... do it something like in other games where you can, like, do it once per turn. Oh, I see. The storm pods. What's so good about... Okay, so these challenge missions are supposed to give us more storm pods, is what I thought. Alright, so this is the ultra high difficulty quest. Let's see if I can do well. The enemy hermit crab army will apply a powerful resistance against AoE noble phantasm attacks. Great. If you focus too much on attacking the hermit crab army, the other enemies will assault you with powerful attacks, so don't neglect your defenses. Okay, fine. Well, that changes my strategy. Do you know what... Which one is the hermit? Which one is the hermit? The hermit crab is going to be what class, because that would determine which one I bring. I bet this fight is annoying, but you get 3 storm pods per day by default. You just get them, and you just get to play whatever quest you want then. Okay. I can't remember. Is the main enemy the big boss? I guess I'll just have to try and find out. I mean, it would be really great if, well, it'd be great if it were the saber. So, let's friggin' find out. The crab's Berserker, but the main guy... Okay, well, I don't know who the main guy is. The Lancer Trident man can NP spam. You can insta-kill him with Shiki Saber? Huh. That sounds like a perfectly viable strategy. If I can find her in the list. There you are. I'll give it a shot, I guess. Really low? Well, then I'd be wasting my time. But he's a Lancer, so I'm going to take my Musashi then. I'll take my Musashi. At least I know what to do with that. Where is my good craft essence? Artoria in the kimono. There it is. And then... Oh! Puppy is out of prison. Gosh, I keep not finding the servants I want. What the hell? There we go. There's you. You are not favorites anymore. Alright, and then... the crab lives your MP damage. Well, that's why I'm doing single target. They said AoE. And I don't know what lives means. That is the weirdest term I've used. This is like, endures it? Is that what you're referring to? He survives it? Hello, Neek Vanderhorst. How you doing? Let us see what the Trident Bastard does. Well, the mobs are... sure, I suppose. Oh, what the f... Okay. They didn't tell me they were going to do target focus. Nobody said that. Well... Well, I screwed up one thing anyway, and that was switching out with Zerker Merlin. Or not Zerker Merlin, regular Merlin. We want our Buster up for Musashi anyway. Well, Shiki, sure, but then you'd have to rely on killing... Oh, wait, no. I still want Castoria for the ups. But then I want regular Merlin for debuffs there. Alright. Or... You know... I'm gonna try one last thing. So basically, the mobs, it's the main guy who's invulnerable to AoE, right? Is that what it said? Gosh, I want the rules to come back. How do I rule the rules? So dumb that they only show you that like once. Okay, no, here it is. If I do it to my Nitocrease, then maybe we can do something good here. They have a hints button at the bottom? Well, thank you. Thank you for clarifying. I don't know if I'd qualify that as a hint. AoE defense, but I can at least try to insta-kill them. So let's see here. The Russia free quest? Alright, let's see if she can loop this and get any good luck out of it. Does this turd get back any of his minions? Well, no luck there. Oh yeah, I forgot about the charge game thing. But what does his charge do? He didn't seem especially dangerous right there. I don't know if I should go about just trying this until I get lucky, or wasting NP energy trying to whittle rather these dudes down. Oh, he's a buff wiper. Oh. Then I should probably save my skills till I'm actually about to like hit him with the big noble phantasm. Oh. Well, after we kill the stupid hermit crabs, it looks like I'll be able to... Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I guess we'll have to try and whittle him down, because there's no guarantee that her... We'll just keep throwing everything at it until it works. Are they planning on giving us more challenge quests, like on a regular basis? Is that how this is supposed to work? Wow. Yeah, no, I cannot abide by that. What the fuck? Wow. Wow. Oh my god. I didn't know he could just kill her. I thought you said... Okay, never mind. Forget what anyone said. I just have to experience it for myself. Well, now I don't know what to do. Musashi is last member? What do you mean by that, anyway? As in, I should put her as the last member in the group? I just didn't know he was going to insta-kill one of my servants. I was not prepared for this. Okay, she survived. No. Oh. Just survive this. You can do this. You can do it. Thank you. Wow. That was pulling teeth. Joke's on you, I wanted Merlin to show up. Killed the friggin' Now we're starting to get tricky. Oh, he removes the guts. Well, if he kills Nitokris, that's okay at this point, because I'm not expecting this damn crab to go down, man. But I figure we're close to killing him anyway. She survived. No, she didn't. Okay, so he's not going to blast us this turn. Which is good. Alright, well, Hermit's dead. Oh no, he is doing a lock of jet. Whoopsie. Whatever. She didn't have any buffs to give me. Alrighty. Let's see here. Hopefully this will take his bar out. If it doesn't, I'm in trouble. Oh, now it didn't. Ooh. Ooh, it didn't. You stubborn little turd. I don't like the fishy. The fishy is being mean to me. But we know he's gonna blast one of us, so we can do that and at least keep her alive for a turn. His last HP bar is 1 million. Of course. Of course. I have seen Mashu's new upgrade. It looks pretty cool. It's like Galahad's finally got his head out of his ass is what it seems like, but I don't know the full circumstances behind that. Oh, he can do 2 Aqua Jets. What a little douche. Oh, because he removed the buff on Mashu with the first one. Ah. Yeah, no, I see why people are pissed at this mission. Absolutely. What a waste of all my time. Meanwhile, Musashi gets a really poor charge up. Wow. I hate how, even with her Noble Phantasm, it wasn't enough to, like, really keep us safe. Like, at all. God, that still didn't kill him. Okay, it did. Now it did. Are there any future servants you're looking forward to? Yeah, plenty of them. Namely the summer ones coming up now. Well, so now that I've used one noble phantasm, I might as well use the others. Been doing well. Even with those 2 NPs, though, I don't think we're going to make significant progress. His normal attacks, sure, but he's been doing his little blasty blast most turns. My day's been very well. How about you? Once I run out of these missions, I'll probably wrap up the stream. We'll be going for 90 minutes now on these little missions. I'm probably not going to win, but if I do, they'll let me restart, yeah? Yeah? I was kind of banking on that, so if not, I'm going to be upset. Yep, I knew he was going to do that. That's just not fair. But I'll use the Saint Quartz because I want this done. Well, no, if you lose, you can res. So I'm gonna res. Screw this game. Screw you guys, I'm going home. This one does. The only ones I see that don't let you do the SQ option are in, what do they call them? The adventure quests now? Or the exploration ones? Whatever, those new ones that give you the material dropping craft essences and all that jazz. Advanced quest, thank you. God, he's got so much defense. There. He still had all that in him. All that in him. So what did I get for all that again? What was the point of that? Just brownie points. Wasn't even the most important thing. 100 Sand of Starlights. Okay, that's kind of good. And then Torch of Novas. I guess these are kind of hard to come by. So, alright. And then you said there's Great Barrier Reef. Endless Summer Vacation. Is that the Las Vegas one? No. The Lights of Wilderness? The Dancing Coins. I think the coins are... What do you mean use them sparingly? What's the benefit of these other ones? I guess, would it be valuable to save them? Ever? Do these accumulate, or do they lose? Well, you use the rings for the class score. No, I get that. I'm talking about the little pods. Oh no, they were more hiding. I didn't know there were more hiding. Okay. Oh shit, there were more high difficulty quests. I had no idea. I had no idea there was so much more. You can hold up to 9. Okay, so you're still incentivized to use them when you have them, I guess. How do you... Okay, that's how many I've got. Oh, and I see it's down there by the level gauge as well. Alright, well... I might save these for later then, because all it is just grind. The coins are really weak to death. Depending on your account, you can either use double Noman or Nito. Yeah, Nito's good. Oh, these are good for bond ups. Well, that's good. That's very good. Very good. I understand now. Yep. Hi, Kenshin. I don't know. How many people are in the chat? 34? That's not too bad. I'll go to 2:30 and give it a full 2 hours. I'll at least clear each of these once. But yeah, the QP one's gonna be like probably my favorite to farm. The Waifu Monthly recaps are already in their own separate playlist. Or rather, I'll have to make a new one. But they're not in the regular Waifu Files playlist either. So... yeah, I've got so many apples. I mean, it's after years and years. I got so many freaking apples. If I wanted to farm, I could. That's for sure. Oh yeah, Morgan. Morgan. There we go. Will there be a Waifu Files of Fate Extra? Probably one of Fate Extra Record. I want to stick to those being mostly like anime or games that have really good prominent cutscenes. Because if I just have to show still pictures all the time, it's not as good. It's just not as good. Wait, what? This is just a single Elizabeth? Oh, thanks. Wait, no. Ew. If I back out, I don't get my item back, do I? Shit. The strongest Liz, sure, but damn it. Oh, okay, so I can back out and try again and not waste my time. Well, who cares about AP? I got 900 apples. But, I'm so not used to any free quest like that, having just one character. Ushi? Yeah, I suppose. Plus I had the wrong craft essence on fucking Musashi. I don't know, usually my go-to would be, where is she? Where is she? There you are. You gonna do good. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm always youth in my swimsuit. You're going to hell, Liz! You're going to hell! She is quick, but Gastorias are still really good for just straight up charging. I suppose I could have brought Skadi along, but we'll see. Damn, okay, that didn't take nearly enough from her, but whatever. Yeah, I wish you guys had come to my Nikkei streams, because the story there is really epic. More so than FGO, in my opinion. I do have Summer Skadi. Cute Sith Lord? Which one specifically are we talking there? Oh, wait a second. Did that just hurt me? What does that timer do? Oh, okay, that's not so bad. Lilith on JP? I don't know much about Lilith in mythology, but she looks nice. I like her a lot. She's pretty. Schmecksy. I'll probably, probably roll for her. Oh, I prefer the regular version rather than the altar for MHX. Adam's first wife in Jewish mythology, the demon in Mesopotamia. Gotcha. Yeah, the other Lilith that I'm aware of is like, what, Darkstalkers?
エンジンを回せ。処刑の時間ご注文でした。そのように。公爵が。一点のミスも。ハートブレイク。ボルガー。
Or at least that's the first one that comes to mind.
そこだ。仕方ないね、君たちは。食べたアイスの数を覚えてはいない。クールダウン。ちょっと待って。
Oh, supernatural? Well, that's fair.
徹底的にな、了解した。徹底的にな、ご注文です。そっち扇の悪い。
Even with all those criticals, you are so stubborn, Liz. I don't plan to farm this node. What does it drop to make it worthwhile? Oh. Ooh, you're invincible. Wait, she tried to put invincible on, but did that not work? It's not there. Huh. Well, okay, yeah, Lilith and the Lilum and Evangelion. Sure, that's true. And that is a good reference point. Absolutely. Dude, I've got so many old school anime that I could recommend. Tons. 80s and 90s stuff, really good ones, but give me a little bit to feed off of. What are your general interests, or maybe a genre? A genre of old school anime. Sci-fi, a really good sci-fi. I mean, obviously Evangelion's pretty damn good there, but there's a whole ton of really nice cyberpunk ones. I love Bubblegum Crisis very much. The original Bubblegum Crisis is very good. Give me your list. Irresponsible Captain Tyler, yeah, that one's all right. Yeah, but I prefer the OG for sure. Let me pull up my anime list real quick. Wait, what is YouTube? I'm going to give you some really good recommendations. It's just... Look at completed. Did I go by my score? Hopefully we'll get some good ones. I mean, Cowboy Bebop counts as sci-fi. It's a really good show. You can't go wrong there. Specific... Oh, Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star. Duh. Outlaw Star is wonderful. Dirty Pair. I love Dirty Pair. And Dirty Pair Flash. Those are some of my favorite shows of all time. Golden Boy is 90s, yes. So yeah, so far, Dirty Pair, Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop, if somehow you haven't seen it, and that first one I told you about, the Bubblegum Crisis. Let's scroll down, see if I find more. I don't know if it counts as sci-fi. It kind of feels sci-fi a little bit, but Plastic Little. It's a short little film by Satoshi Urushihara. I like that one a lot. If you're specifically trying to filter out ones from like the 2000s, I'll keep with some of the older ones. Because Gurren Lagann's cool. That one's decent, but it's not that old. Steins Gate is also fairly recent. I wouldn't call that an oldie unless we're getting real... unless I'm going to start crying. I mean, Ghost in the Shell, you can't really go wrong with that. Evangelion's good. If you're looking for sci-fi horror, I really like Blue Gender. Blue Gender is a weird one for sure. I recommend it kind of for its vibe. Just don't go for the stupid OVA or the film. You want the TV version, which is rare that I say that. No, it's kind of like a mix of fantasy and sci-fi, but there's a really obscure show called Now and Then, Here and There. It's a very obscure one, but is very artful as well. Ooh, Vandrid. Vandrid is very good. That one's a little older. I think that might have fallen into the 2000s where it starts to use some CG and stuff, but still very recommended. Oh yeah, old school Gunbuster. Absolutely got to do the OVA for Gunbuster. The 6-episode Gunbuster OVA is phenomenal. You gotta do it. I've done this on my waifu files, but the Black Magic M66 is a one-shot OVA, like a shorter film that's really good. Done by Shiro Masamune, so the guy behind Ghost in the Shell and stuff. That one's fun. Have I seen Go Go Loser Rangers? No. No, I haven't. There's hardly any story. Okay, let me see here. I'm still looking through some good sci-fi. I feel like I've given a decent amount of them right now, and they're definitely top tier. For me, obviously, it's all subjective. Okay, yeah. I think that's good for now. As far as recommendations go. Wait, Archangel Glenn, are you asking me if I know of a... Is that a real show? Or are you asking if there happens to be a show like that? Hispanic sounding name. That's the one thing that's throwing me off. Two main leads is a cop and is dating her cyborg partner. A post-apocalyptic dystopian society. Can you give me more details? Because... Oh, Appleseed. Briarios? Sounds like a Hispanic name. Yeah, Appleseed's the one where he's got the big Robo Bunny ears. And she's not a straight-up cop. She's part of, like, what's called E-SWAT. So that kind of threw me off there. But if that's the one that you're thinking of, then good for you. Yes, that's good. Yeah, Appleseed is... The films they're okay. They're pretty good. If you want to see my opinions on them more intimately, it's like the Waifu Files do a pretty good job of that. I've heard of Silent Mobius, never seen it. GTO, yeah, that was in the 90s for sure. I love that show. It's no sci-fi, but it's funny as hell. But yes, was that Gainax's very first? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah. Banner of the Stars, I haven't seen either. Crest of the Stars, I don't know, what is it? Banner or Crest? I think I've heard both. Pat Labor, I've never watched either personally. Trigun, yeah, it's like Western sci-fi. I'm not as huge a fan of that show. It's okay. Wow, 6 or 7. For me, that was like around 2008 when those were coming out, and I was getting out of high school around that time. Alright, but you guys were... Okay. Friend points. Friend points. I have to dig through and find your guys' friend points now before I log off. And then I will do so. Wait, not... Wait. No? Yes? No? There it is. Use a search. There were 2 people who gave... Maybe 3 people who gave me friend codes. That was a while ago. Scrolling up. Oh, I can only go back so far. That's crazy. Alright, 641. I can't believe I'm not Caitlin P's friend. 641 722 952. Uh-oh. Wait, damn it. Did I type that wrong? 641 722 952. It says there is not an applicable user. Let's try the next one. 539 340 269. I've sent you an AE, Titan AE. That was a decent enough sci-fi movie back in the day. And I don't have the dude who first had me. So maybe I got a friend request from him by then. No? Damn. Well, damn. Maybe YouTube will let me go higher than the built-in one. How are you doing on your phone or computer game? What do you mean? I'm playing FGO on a tablet, and it's running through an Elgato so that I can do it on the thing. Alright, let's try Caitlin P again. 641 722 852. Voila! There we go. And then, any news on Fate Extra Remake? Hell nah. I misread it? Am I dumb? Maybe. Oh, I can only go back so far. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't go back any further. Shit. I mean, I could always rewatch that part of the stream, I suppose. Are you back a box to save Fate Grand Order? No idea what you're saying, man. What's your IGN? Oh, in-game name? Sarah. Sarah. It is Sarah. Accept the request from Sarah. Are you backbox to save Fate Grand Order? Backbox. I don't know what backbox is. I'm confused. That is so weird. And you literally just typed the same thing back, expecting me to suddenly get it. Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap up for now then. Thank you guys for tuning in. Do I have any Emil in the requests? Negative. Might want to hit me up on Discord for more details on like friend codes and stuff. It's just harder. Yeah, I know he's out of slots, but I can't find his number again. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Yep, I'm gonna try and see if I can schedule like a Nikkei stream sometime this week as well before the event cuts out. And oh yes, Mordred, you mean like on the home screen? Absolutely. And until next time, celebrate your fandom.